He wonders. The elders has always did. My grandpa warned me. He said, if the wind starts circling at your feet and call your name, don't answer. Don't follow. That's not the wind. That's an invitation from the dead. I would laugh. Not until the wind came for me. My name is Belu, and this happened in Ilepa, a quiet village tucked deep in southern Nigeria. The kind of place where people still sit outside to roast corn and drink palm wine after sunset. I was only 20, too curious, too stubborn, and very stupid. That very Sunday, I was seated fixing Papa's old bicycle. The wind began. It began to whisper, then it howled. It wasn't like a normal breeze. It had rhythm. Yes. It was dancing. It danced. It circled. Villagers ran inside. They slammed the doors, shut the windows. Even the goats bolted. But me, I stood up and walked towards the wind. Yo, Ayo, get inside! Mama screamed from the doorstep. But I didn't listen. The wind twisted like a tornado and then stopped suddenly. And everything went silent. Then the world spun. The trees stretched. The sky blinked. Yes, it blinked. And I fell into darkness. And when I woke up, it was cold. But not just the air. The ground was cold. The trees. The very wind itself. No sun, just gray skies, like dusk frozen in time. I stood up slowly. Nothing here looked familiar. And then I saw them. I saw figures. I saw people. At least I thought they were people. One had an eye in the center of his forehead. Another hovered a few inches above the ground. No legs, no feet. One woman had no face, just a mouth full of black teeth where her eyes shouldn't be. And they all stared at me. The chorus, the wind brought him, the wind brought him. He's the chosen one, a gift for our bride. Who's the bride? Who's she? So many questions. Where am I? Before I could run, they surrounded me. They placed something like leaves and feathers on my head and began to chant. He's the child of the mist. Tonight, Mary is the child of the mist. I looked to my side, and there she was, the ghost bride. Dress dragged behind her like mist. Her eyes were like dark holes. No white eyeballs, just space. Her skin cracked while she smiled. I passed out. When I woke up, I was in a palace. But this was no palace made by man. It was built of bones, mist and shadows. The ghost king sat on a throne of skull. He wore a crown of black feathers. His voice shook the ground. He said, "You have entered the ghost village. You have a choice. Stay or win your freedom." How? I asked, shaking. "You fight our champion. You win. You return home." And what if I lose?" I whispered. "Then you stay. You stay. You give us more humans. More humans." The voice made me scared. The next day, the arena was filled with ghosts. Some transparent, some glowing, some crawling on the ceiling. Then he entered, the champion. He had 3 heads, each with a different face. One face was angry, the other one was smiling, and one was crying. His arms were longer than his body. His fingers touched the ground, and when he walked, the earth cracked. I was given a stick, old and glowing faint blue. Faith beats strength, whispered a voice. I never knew where it came from. Then the battle began. He swung first, nearly crushed me. I rolled, I dodged, and I screamed. He laughed, all 3 heads, a horrible echoing laugh. Then I remembered something Grandpa once told me. No spirit can hold you if your spirit is louder than theirs. I stood, I shouted, I held that glowing stick and ran straight at him. With all the strength in me, I stabbed his middle head. He screamed, his body collapsed into dust. The crowd vanished. The king stood up slowly and nodded. You may leave, but you will never forget. The wind returned, spinning loud and angry this time. It grabbed me and flung me into darkness. When I opened my eyes, I was beside a village well. Covered in mud, drenched in sweat, I ran home hurriedly. They told me I've been missing for over 2 days. 2 days? No one believed my story, but sometimes when the wind howls at night, I hear my ghost bride laughing, and sometimes I dream of the palace of bones, and sometimes I wake up with leaves on my head.